Hello, myself Sonal Ramakrishna here. Basically, I discussing on the topic that is city creation. City creation basically, I discussing on the topic that is future creation. So, set of group basically has created the future basically. Yeah? So, Earth planet also has created the future basically. So, one of the person told that basically, Sunil, what is your future basically? So, Sunil told that basically, I don't know basically who created my future basically. Who created the future basically, that I don't know. So here basically we are discussing France basically. France got this four words basically, and to create this four word basically, they created 1,000 cities, 100 types of waters, 100 PM presidents created, then 1 crore marriage done basically, then basically 10 crore human souls created, 1 lakh types of human needs created, 10 types of IT energy created. SAP example is given, then basically the 1,000 crore dollar basically or rupees basically that depend upon the expense basically and the location. Then basically 1 lakh roads created for this. Then basically the Bollywood and Hollywood groups got objects projects basically for this, and 1,000 disease and 1 lakh types of medicine are also basically created, and this everything basically creates automatically. So one of the person told that this everything basically we have already discussed. But here basically the main thing is which is not discussed basically, that is why this everything basically is getting created, and what is the sequence of this everything basically. So one of the person told that this everything basically is created just to create planet basically and galaxies. But planet and galaxy basically you can't create directly basically. You have to go through one process basically, that is the human body is created, and from human bodies only basically you can do the process. For that basically they basically are telling that basically France is telling that basically they have done, they have created this whole thing basically for human basically. So see basically world up to what level they have reached. Human basically are getting used, and this everything is done. So they told that basically we have created this everything basically to create this what. So planet and galaxy basically you can't create directly basically. You can't basically directly tell that basically by we have created planet, and from set of energy basically we will dump the energy to the universe and basically the planet is created. That is not possible. For that human basically is the roadmap basically, and human basically creates the energies, and on the base of that energy basically the stuffs are created. So one of the person told that these all are the words basically which is given to France, and for to create this word basically they have created 100 prime minister presidents, 1 crore marriage has done, then basically the 10 crore human souls are created, and 1 lakh types of human needs are also created, and this everything basically is going to charge basically, that is 1,000 crore basically. So this everything basically they have created, and this is the process basically. On the base of the process only basically they are going to create this word basically. Going to create this word. So it's very dangerous basically. One of the person told that to create. So one of the person told that basically this thing basically the lots of people basically can track also, and basically they can take the control also of the world basically. They will directly connect to the universe and will say that basically we are basically controlling the worlds basically. So for that basically the groups who are basically controlling this from long since basically 600 700 years basically, they told that basically we have created many paragraph basically, many paragraph, but what is the real paragraph now basically, that we only know basically. So in future basically if they tries to connect to the universe basically, they will say that basically we have created these all energies, and when it will reach to the universe basically, the universe people will say that basically this is not word basically which we have, this is not that own energy basically which we have given the requirement basically. So here the thing is, the groups who are controlling this everything basically, they creates the real words basically. Real words. And real words basically are real words basically are real words are created by the set of groups. So one upon a time basically there are many words might be created by the France group basically. It might possible they might have created many dummy countries also basically. So that basically nobody can track the real words basically what actually they got by the Oxford group. So how basically the France is also keeping their control basically. France is also basically keeping their control basically. So they have as if that basically the real cities basically are thousand cities. For that basically they have created 100 types of waters, hundreds prime minister like this basically they have created, and this many marriage done basically, and 10 crore human souls created. Then basically the human needs created. Then basically the 100 types of IT created. This everything basically is created. Then basically the road maps created, Bollywood groups created. This everything basically they have created basically. And this everything basically they have already created. They have already created. And like this basically they are telling that basically we have created the words basically. And on the base of words, that's why basically I am telling that basically they have created hundreds of cities basically. Hundreds of cities basically they are created. And here the main thing is they are controlling the whole world basically earthquakes. So that city basically 1,000 cities they have created, they basically have the each and every data of the each and every cities. For example, they are telling that basically we can control the 3 lakh city basically of India. So they have the data of the 3 lakh city basically in their city creation basically. Then only basically they can control the stuff now basically. They have the higher data basically. They have the higher priority data. So on the basis of that only basically they can control the words. On the basis of that only basically they can control the words basically. On the basis of that only basically they can control the words. On the basis of that only basically they can control the words. So you can just imagine basically this everything is done basically. So one of the person told that in this word basically the country basically who are creating the words now basically in this basically very severe future basically, because if this all words basically one paragraph is the future basically. So one of the person told that yeah, you have not got house in Bangalore. So in Bangalore basically which words basically are created basically, who is the country basically who is controlling this sorry, who is basically that construction group basically who has created the words basically, and that word basically is connected with this Bangalore construction basically. So that was very dangerous question basically. So here basically we will see one data basically, that is the data science project basically. This data science project basically does not exist in IT industry. This basically I think TCS group basically, if anybody see from TCS group, they will immediately start creating this data science project basically. So thing is Mumbai equal to which words got and how many areas are created. How many word areas are created. Then basically Bangalore, which words got how many areas are created. Created actually we will add